Morning students. Students, last class we have discussed about on the relations. Relation anta helidaga, so how to frame the relation, what is relation, and in relation three properties, that is reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Reflexive, symmetric, transitive agidre, then it is an equivalence relation ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗೈನ್ ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅವರು. 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 1+2 ಆಯಿತು 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಅಥವಾ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಈ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Now I am going to conclude that relation and relations ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅವರು ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಹೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಗಿವ್ ಆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್, ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ನೈದರ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್, ಹೀಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಷ್ಟನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ರೈಟ್, ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ this is the question. Give an example for the following. Give an example for the following. Give an example for the following. First one here. Symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Symmetric, neither reflexive nor transitive. Symmetric, neither reflexive nor transitive. Okay, now here ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿ, ಗಿವ್ ಆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ನೈದರ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು, ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, ನೈದರ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಹೀಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನ ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಸೆಟ್ A equals 1, 2. Okay, now I am going to write the relation. Just I will take the symmetric only, so it is not reflexive and transitive. I will take here 1, 2, 2, that's all. It is symmetric but not reflexive and not a transitive. This is the example for the relation which is symmetric, neither reflexive nor transitive. Not ಎಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ. But better have to write the set thereafter than have to write the relation what they given, which is here symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ 1, 2 ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, 2, 1 ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, again 2, 3 ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು. 2, 3 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. 2, 3 ಬರೆದಾಗ 3, 2 ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1, 2, 2, 1. If you write 2, 3, again you should write 3, 2. 1, 3, again you should write that 3, 1. But be careful, that should not transitive. ಅದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್, ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ neither reflexive nor symmetric, neither reflexive nor transitive, neither reflexive nor transitive. Okay, again I am going to take the same set here, 1 comma 2 comma 3. So or instead of 1 comma 2 comma 3 you can take 4 5 6, you can take ABC like that. Totally first you should take the set here, but here now I am going to write the relation here. Now I am going to write the relation, but that should be transitive only. That should be transitive, neither reflexive nor, sorry, it is neither reflexive nor symmetric. Symmetric. Okay. Now here that should be transitive, but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Now I am going to write by using this. I take 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 3, then here 1 comma 3. This is the relation which is transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Here it is not reflexive because there is no 1 1, there is no 2 2, there is no 3 3, as well as it is not symmetric because here we have 1 comma 2 but we don't have 2 comma 1. There is 2 comma 3 but we don't have 3 comma 2. There is 1 comma 3 but we don't have 3 comma 1. Therefore it is not symmetric. Complete ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, in each and every class we have discussed what is the how to write the relation, by using the condition, and whether it is a reflexive or symmetric or transitive. ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Now I am going to take the third question. Now this one, reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Reflexive and symmetric. Reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. For the same set, A equals 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now here, now I am going to write the relation. Just have to write the relation. That should be reflexive and symmetric. Both reflexive and symmetric, but not transitive. Here I take the relation here. Here R equals 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Okay. Now 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1. Okay. 2 comma 1. So this is the relation which is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. ಕೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕೆಲವರು ಡೌಟ್, ಹೇಗೆ 1 comma 1 ಇದೆ, 1 comma 2 ಇದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2 comma 1 ಇದೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ 1 comma 1 here, 1 comma 1 AB, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, then again 1 comma 2 AB, BC, AC. ಇದು ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? But of course this is correct for the set A 1 comma 2. 1 to 2 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿತ್ತು. Here we have 3 different elements, 3 different elements. That's why we should take for 3 different ABC, we should take 3 different numbers. ABC, 3 different numbers ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 1 comma, this is AB, this is BC. So totally we should take 3 different numbers.
three different numbers. That's why here this is the example. This is the example for reflexive and symmetric, but not transitive. Now,
Fourth one, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Okay. Now here reflexive and transitive, but not symmetric. Listen to me now here. A equals 1, 2, 3. Now the relation here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, then 1, 2, 2, 3, and 1, 1. Now listen to me now here. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. It is reflexive. Then 1, 2. 1, 2. It is AB. 2, 3. It is BC. Then 1, 3. It is AC. But here this is reflexive as well as transitive. But it is not symmetric. Because here 1, 2 is there. There is no 2, 1. 2, 3 is there. There is no 3, 2. 1, 3 is there. There is no 3, 1. Therefore, it is reflexive. And transitive, but not symmetric. Now, fifth one, symmetric and transitive, but not reflexive. Symmetric and transitive, but not reflexive. Okay, now A equals 1, 2, 3. Now equals. Now here symmetric. 1, 2. Then 2, 1. 2, 3. Then 3, 2. Then 1, 3. Then 3, 1. Here we have 1, 2 and also 2, 1. We have 2, 3, also 3, 2. We have 1, 3, also 3, 1. Therefore, it is symmetric. Now, just I am going to check whether it is a transitive. Here 1, 2 is there. Then 2, 3 is there. Then 1, 3 is there. Again I repeat, this is AB, this is BC, this is AC. Therefore, it is transitive. It is symmetric as well as transitive, but we don't have 1, 1, we don't have 2, 2, we don't have 3, 3. Therefore, it is not reflexive. It is an example for symmetric and transitive, but not reflexive. Okay. Now, I am going to take one more. This is given. This is given in your CET examination. One of the very important example. Just I am going to write the example first. I am going to tell you. Then I am going to tell you whether that particular relation is example for which one, whether it is a reflexive, symmetric, transitive, like that. Here I take for the set 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ 1, 2, 3 ನಾನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So now I am write the relation ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. This is the example form. Final conclusion. Listen to me carefully. This is the example for an equivalence relation. An equivalence relation. Listen to me. This is reflexive. This is symmetric. And this is transitive. Here. ನೋಡಿ ಗಮನ ಇಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರೆದಾಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ there is only 1 and 2 1 1 2 2 here ಇದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ if a equals b a less than or equal to b a equal b show that the relation is an equivalence relation ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿ ಕೇಸ್ if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, then if provide only 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, then it is an equivalence relation. ನೋಡಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಆದ್ರೆ 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 ಬಂತ, ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು this is an equivalence relation. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಅದೇ ಕೇಸು ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 ಇದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಒಂದು ಪೇರು 1, 2 ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 1, 2 ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ಇದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ 1, 2 ಐತೆ, 2, 1 ಬರಬೇಕು, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು 3 ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಈಕ್ವಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ನೋಡಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬೇಡ. 3 ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಈಕ್ವಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್, ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಟು ದಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ one more pair, then it is not an equivalence relation. Then we are going to check whether it is a symmetric or transitive anta annadana check ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, this is the example for types, whether symmetric, reflexive, transitive. ಹೀಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. This is the complete part about on that relation. Again I repeat, from the set, then the Cartesian product, then the relation. Relation is defined as the subset of the Cartesian product. Subset are equal to the Cartesian product. Then the types, then properties with respect to the relation, whether it is a reflexive, symmetric, transitive. If it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive or, then it is said to be an equivalence relation. Then by using statements and by using numerals, then how to check whether it is a reflexive, symmetric and transitive. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು, ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಈ ಥರದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, so this is the important part related to the relation. Now I will start the function. Before I am going to explain what is a function, before I am going to explain that, I will write some sets here. I write the set A here, set A and set B. The set A, this is the set B. Okay, this is A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, A. So 1, 2, 3. This is A, B, C, D. Now I will take, now here, first one, this is the 1, this is 2, example 3 here, so this is example 4, okay. Now I will take here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, how to take this? Now A is associated with 1, B 2, C 4, D 5. Now here A 1, 1A, 2A, 3C, finish. Now here A1, B3, B. Now here A1, B2, B3, C4, D4. Okay. So now here, first I will give you the definition for function. Function ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು definition correct ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು. A function is defined as there is two sets. Set A and set B. We know that first set domain, second set codomain. Domain, codomain. Okay. First set, second set ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳೋದು. The elements in first set and elements in second set. Elements of the domain and elements of the codomain. Okay. Now listen to me. Here, all the elements associate with the elements in the set B here. Okay. Now here f of A here in figure 1, f of A is equal to 1. Then f of B is equal to 2. F of C is equal to 4. F of D is equal to 5. Okay. Now here, all the elements of the domain are associated with unique element of the codomain. Otherwise, all the elements of the first set should associate with unique element of the second set. Every element of the domain are associate with the unique element of the second set, unique element of the codomain. Andre nodi, every element unique element ondonde element jotege adu associate agirbeku. This is called as a function, right? Now here f of A equals 1, f of A equals 1, f of B equals 2, f of C equals 4, f of D equals 5. Otherwise here f inverse of 1 is equal to A, f inverse of 2 is equal to B, f inverse of 4 is equal to C, f inverse of 5 is equal to D. Now this is the relation. Here actually this is 1 is image, A is pre-image. 1 is image, 2 is image, 4 is image, 5 is image. A is pre-image, 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 pre-image. Now I will give you the definition one more time. Every element of the domain having the image in codomain, unique image. Every element of the domain having unique image in codomain. Otherwise, associate with the unique element in second set, unique element in codomain. This is called as a function. Here, this is function. Here, A has one element, B has one image, C has one image, D has one image. Okay. Every element of domain having a image, unique image in a codomain. Now here, one has A. Here, f of 1 is equal to A, f of 2 is equal to A, f of 3 is equal to C. Now here, every element of A having unique image. Here, 1 has one image, 2 has one image, 3 has one image. Unique image in codomain. Every element should have the image. I mean, Every element of the domain should associate with the codomain. Now here, this is the function. This is the function. Here, this is the function. And this is the function. This is the function. Okay. So figure 1 and figure 2 are the functions. Now listen to me. Here, it is not a function because C has no image. C has no image. C has not associated with any element in second set. I mean in codomain. That's why here it is very simple. It is not a function. Why? Why it is not a function? It is very simple. According to the definition is there. Every element of the domain should have the image in codomain. But here C not having here C has no image. C not having the image. That's why. So this is not a function. Not a function. Not a function because C has no image. This is the definition. Not a function. This is not a function. This is not a function because C has no image. Now I will come into here. This is not a function. Not a function. This is not a function because I told you in a function every element of A having unique image, but here B has two images. Here B has two images because B has two images. Two images. Okay. This is the definition for function. Again I repeat, function means every element of the domain associate with unique element of codomain. I mean every element of the domain having unique image in codomain. Domain means first set, codomain means second set. Okay. Here every element of the first set having unique image of the second set. Here A has one image, B has one image, C has one image, D has one image. Okay. Now here I take one more example. Here A, here B. This is 1, -1, 0, 1. Here 1, 2, here actually A here. This is the function because -1 has one image, 0 has one image, 1 has one image. That's why here this is the function. Totally function ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಇಮೇಜ್. Here A has one image, B has one image, C has one image, D has one image. Here 1 has one image, 2 has one image, 3 has one image. Now here A has one image, B has one image, but C has no image. That's why it is not a function. Here A has one image, but B has two image. B has two image. That's why it is not a function. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬೇಡ. ಟೋಟಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಹೊರತು ಒಂದೇ ಇಮೇಜು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. So all them, for example here we have three elements in first set, but they are having only one image here. Only one image. But all the elements have a unique image. -1 has one image, 0 has one image, 1 has one image. This is the function. This is the function. Again I repeat, function, two sets. First set, second set. Domain, codomain. Okay. Every element of the first set are associated with unique element of the second set. Every element of the domain having unique image of the codomain. Every element of the first set having unique image of the second set. This is called as a function.
Okay. Then here f of a equals 1, f of b equals 2, f of c equals 4, f of d equals 5. Here 1 is the image. 1 is the image and a is the pre-image. F of a equals 1, which inverse that f inverse of 1 equals a. Here a is pre-image and 1 is image. These are all images and this is pre-image. It is called as a function. It is very simple whether it is function or not. First PU nalli ittu nimge relation and function nalli one exercise alli 3-4 questions ittu. Whether it is a function or not, adu Cartesian product alli nimge kottu. Like this they provide like 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 5, like that. Is it a function? Yes, it is a function because 1 has 2, 2 has 4, 3 has 5 because this is image 1, 2, 3. This is the domain 2, 4, 5, that is the codomain. I mean, so all the elements of the first set having unique image. This is the function. This is the function. Next, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now here 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, so totally 1 has 1 image, 2 has 1 image, 3 has 1 image. Of course here 2 is the image for both 1 and 2. Of course, it is a function. Yes, it is a function. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. It is not a function because 2 has 2 images. 2 has 2 images, 3 and 4. We don't suppose to write like this. F of 2 equals 3, f of 2 equals 4. So this is wrong. That's why it is not a function. It is not a function. Okay. This is the procedure. We are going to say that whether it is a function or not. And also these are all the examples. Okay na? ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ತಗೋತೀವಿ. Okay students? Now let me take the types of the function. Let me take the types of the function. Again I repeat, I will write the here again I will tell the definition here. So every element of the domain have unique image of codomain. It is called as a function. Okay? Athwa associate antane, image antane. Every element of the first set having unique image in second set. ಹೇಗಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದನ್ನ, that is the definition. ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದುವರೆಗೆ define function ಅಂತ definition ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, but keep it in your mind. The definition for relation, subset are equal to the Cartesian product. Definition for function, every element of the domain are having unique image in codomain. Every element of the domain having unique image, I mean unique image, unique element which associate unique element in second set. Okay, this is the case. Next, I will take the types of the function. Listen to me. First, I will take one function. One function. Listen to me here. One function. One function, or also call it as injective function. Injective function. One function or injective function. Okay. Now listen to me. Before I am going to explain it, I will write some sets there. Now here, set A, set B. Here A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. will take one more, that is A, B, C. Now listen to me here. Here, if one function or injective function, one function or injective function, injective function. Now, every element of A having different images, Now here, f of A has 1, f of B has 3, f of C is equal to 2. Now, A has one image, B has one image, C has one image, also different images, then it is called as a one function, Again I repeat here, all the elements of A having different images, Again I repeat, all the elements of domain having different images, Note it, A get 1, B get 3, C get 2, but all are different here. Then it is called as one function or injective function, Now listen to me here, A has 1 here, f of A equals 1, f of B equals 1, and f of C equals 3, Here both A and B has one image. Here actually A and B not having different images. Therefore, it is not one function. I read the definition here. A function A to B is said to be a one function if all the elements of the domain having all the elements of the domain having different images. Okay, here a function A to B is said to be a one function or injective function. Both are same, one function or injective. If all the elements of the domain having different images, or all the elements of the first set having different images. Okay. Now here, otherwise, listen to me here. It is one function. This is one function. So it is not one function. Why it is not a one function? I am already told you. Both A and B not having different images. Because both having one image. That's why it is not one function. So listen to me carefully. I will give you one more word. If the function is not one function, then it is called as a many one function. So here, if it is not one function, then it is called as many one function. So here a function A to B is said to be a one function if all the elements of the domain having different images. Note, pratiyondu different image irbekarike. Not having the different images, then it is not one. Not one antadre, it is called as many one function. Having same image here not having the different images, then it is called as a many-one function. So one function, also call it as a injective function. Okay, this is the related to one function.